So I looked into the comments and I saw a couple people request this one right here. This is Brooks and Dunn, Believe. Specifically this song. They told me to start with this one right here, right? So I don't know what this is going to be about, but when I'm looking at the thumbnail, I'm thinking it's going to be something country, which is nice. I'm welcoming that. I'm still recovering from COVID. You know, with COVID, that your speech just gets slower. Your brain just doesn't work as fast as it normally should. You're not as sharp or as alert or as focused. Am I the only one who has that? You guys had that too? Please let me know. I'm curious. But I think it's because of that. It's just, what do you call it? Woozy, right? So we're checking this one out. So do show love to the original. Always. Absolutely. I'm going to let you guys know what I think, because you guys seem to want to know, which I appreciate. I appreciate you guys being here watching these videos. For real. Your time is valuable. You just being here. Thank you for that. So yeah, let's do it. But before we do that, transition. You like that? All right. Brooks and Dunn, Believe, Going In Blind. Let's get it. Subscribe and like. Show support. Yup.
Old man Wrigley lived in that White House.
Okay.
Down the street where I grew up. Mama used to send me over with things.
What a nice voice.
We struck a friendship up. Spent a few long summers out on his old porch swing. Said he was in the war, went in the Navy, lost his wife, lost his baby. Broke down and asked him one time, how you keep from going crazy?
Yeah.
He said, I'll see my wife and son in just a little while. I asked him what he meant. He looked at me and smiled, said, I raised my hands, bow my head. I'm finding more and more truth in the words written in red. They tell me that there's more to life than just what I can see. Oh, I believe. A few years later, I was off at college, talking to Mom on the phone one night, getting all caught up on the gossip, the ins and outs of the small town life. She said, oh, by the way, son, old man Wrigley has died. Later on that night, I laid there thinking back. Thought about a couple long lost summers. I didn't know whether to cry or laugh. If there was ever anybody deserved a ticket to the other side, it'd be that sweet old man who looked me in the eye, said, I raised my hands, bow my head, finding more and more truth in the words written in red. They tell me that there's more to life than just what I can see. I can't quote the book, the chapter or the verse. You can't tell me it all ends in a slow ride in a hearse. You know I'm more and more convinced the longer that I live. Yeah, this can't be, no, this can't be, no, this can't be all there is. Lord, I raise my hands, bow my head. just what I can see. I believe, oh,
Vocals, powerful.
I believe. I believe.
Oh my days, this is beautiful. This is beautiful.
I believe. I believe.
I wanna. Oh, no, not yet. I wanna well, show you guys something. You just watched it. You know this better than I do. But there's this one part, and it's the bridge. At least I believe it's the bridge. What is George Clooney doing here? What's going on there? I believe it's the bridge. It's a line about the hearse. Wait. It's just a really nice. The songwriting.
Finding more and more truth in the words written and read. They tell me that there's more to life than just what I can see. I can't quote the book.
I can't quote the book.
The chapter or the verse.
The chapter or the verse. This line is my favorite.
You can't tell me it all ends in a slow ride in a hearse.
I can't quote the book, the chapter, or the verse. You can't tell me it all ends in a slow ride in a hearse. That's my favorite line of the song. And it's the bridge too, you know. The bridge is usually implemented to put some change of pace in there. Well, not literally, because it's just the BPM doesn't change, the tempo doesn't change. Okay, if we're getting technical. But to give you something different, like a change of pace in the way it sounds. It sounds different. The structure is different. So you're listening, you're like, okay, what's this? Right. And then right after that, usually with the bridge, it's a bridge that goes where? Into the chorus. Right. So I love bridges. I love bridges, and when they're done right as well. Nowadays, there still are some bridges, you know, in music mainstream, but for me personally, like the mainstream type of songs, not too fond of them. I always go, you know, if I'm listening to like what I like, which would be either like this rock or grunge or new metal, that or some hip hop, I would, especially with hip hop, I would not listen to what's on the radio. There might be a few songs I can vibe to and listen to, but if I want something that I can really enjoy listening to, I'll go to some from the 90s, right? I'll listen to some classic projects there, because that's, in hip hop it doesn't happen as much, but with rock or new metal or grunge, it does happen in those classic songs. Other genres too, right? It's just those are the ones that I've listened to the most myself, out of personal interest, right? The bridge is I think a beautiful part in there, especially with a band like Linkin Park. They had amazing bridges, right? So I can always appreciate that, a really good bridge right here.
You can't tell me it all ends in a slow ride in a hearse.
We heard the song. I almost let it play for its entirety again. This is what I think it is. It's definitely country. It gives me a little blues vibes because of the tempo, right? The pacing, it's slow paced. They take their time with it. But then there's also the organ that's being played, right? So I'm thinking it goes towards gospel at certain points with the backing vocalists and then the organ being played. So it's almost this blend of country and gospel. Does that exist, guys? Gospel country? Yeah. So I'm not very familiar with country in general, right? So if you guys throw country at me, most of these things I will not have heard. So I'm a perfect candidate for you guys to throw new stuff at from country, because I'll be like, I don't know who this is most of the times, but I am open-minded and I do show appreciation when I think it deserves appreciation. And in this case, absolutely 100%. This is a beautiful song. It has a beautiful meaning. The songwriting is really good. Everything about this is really good. If you told me this is real country, then I could be a fan of country, right? I think because sometimes there's a stigma on country. It's something that I've noticed. It's always about whiskey and heartbreak, but a story like this proves that wrong. It's executed really well. It's a beautiful song, beautiful storytelling too, and a really good vocalist. So that's where I'm gonna leave it at. If you guys want me to do more Brooks and Dunn, you guys let me know. Also, I saw that there was a live performance recently. I was looking for it. Here, this one right here. This is 3 months ago. I don't know. By the time you're seeing this on YouTube, it might be 4 months ago because I recorded in advance. Yeah. Jelly Roll, who I know, he's a big modern artist. When I say that I don't really enjoy mainstream artists, Jelly Roll is an exception to that rule for me. I do enjoy what Jelly Roll does. Ever since I saw his Somebody Save Me, that song is incredibly powerful, but I haven't checked out a lot of his stuff. But turns out he collaborated with Brooks and Dunn. So if you guys want me to do that one, let me know in the comments and then I'll get on it. Okay, you guys have a good one.